And the third and final thing I want to say regarding the Spider-Man reboot would have to be the title character himself, Spider-Man, Peter Parker. You know, everybody who's part of this anti-movie reboot protest has been saying that he's horrible as Peter Parker because he doesn't look like Peter Parker, he's not going to act like Peter Parker, and Spider-Man will always be played by Tobey Maguire because he looks 100% like Spider-Man. You know, again, it's kind of funny that these people, they're not going to accept Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man because he doesn't look 100% like the character. Yet back in 2002, these are the same people that were whining, bitching, and complaining about that pasty-faced ghost from Pleasantville, son of a bitch, Tobey Maguire, when he was cast as Spider-Man. These are the exact same people from almost 10 years ago. So when we finally get an actor who has received critical acclaim for his, you know, acting. When we get an actor like that in a comic book movie, it's very rare, you guys want to throw a bitchy fit. So I'm pretty sure that Tobey Maguire, the 36, going on 37-year-old man-child who has not aged well, you guys want him back, and possibly this film franchise is going to span 10 years. So you want that guy back. Imagine that. Spider-Man in his 20s being played by a 40-year-old who looks like he's in his 60s. Doesn't that kind of rub you the wrong way? Yeah. So to sum it up, why are you giving a bitch about Andrew Garfield? First off, based on the fact that he can act, that's a good positive thing that we need in more comic book movies. Second, who gives a flying fuck if he doesn't look like Peter Parker? He looks good enough. He's captured the nerd mentality, and that's all I care about. It's not about who looks the best. It's about who can best portray the character. The looks come later. They matter to some extent, but they are not the driving goal. Storm, perfect example. Storm in X-Men 3. Halle Berry looked phenomenal as Storm. Amazing. But she couldn't play the character. She couldn't. She's not the Storm I remember reading in the comics. She is just a whiny little,
oh, we gotta do this, come on, Logan, come on.
That is not Storm. Storm had power! This Halle Berry interpretation is crap. My god, you guys are really so fickle. You're complaining about the stupidest things. You're complaining about things that are actually good for the franchise, that are good for you. I see nothing to complain about so far. We're getting new villains, we're getting new stories, we're getting new characters. That is going to breathe life into this franchise, keeping closer to the comics. A new version of Spider-Man. A darker version of Spider-Man in film. Don't you want something new? But yeah, that's right. You guys, you don't want new stuff. You want the same crap given over and over and over and over again because it was done by Sam Raimi. Because he's the pinnacle of directors. Spider-Man is movie of the year. It had no flaws whatsoever. These are the same people who bitched at Spider-Man 3, but when they announced they were doing a reboot, they said, Spider-Man 3 wasn't that bad actually. You see how quickly these guys jump. Because when they're finally getting owned, when they finally realize that this is nothing but good for them, what is so wrong about it being rebooted? Reboots aren't a bad thing. 9 times out of 10, reboots are usually good, and they're justified. I can understand the time gap thing, but you guys, come on, would you want to suffer through more of the Raimi films, fucking up the continuity even more? Would you want to suffer more about that? And it wouldn't even be a good movie in general, not even counting continuity. I talked to a lot of these guys, and they said that they were so glad when Batman got rebooted because of what Joel Schumacher did. But then again, they say that they don't want Spider-Man rebooted because it's too short a time span. Okay, Batman Begins... No, I'm sorry, Batman Begins. Batman and Robin to Batman Begins was roughly like, what, 6, 7 years? Spider-Man 3 to Amazing Spider-Man, 5 years. 2 years, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Are you guys really going to use that? So in closing, you guys, on this really, really long rant, I'm freaking tired of these Spider-Man Raimi fanboys. They have not brought one card to the table. Everything from actors to story to director it's nothing but good for this franchise. It's going in a new direction. It's still going to be Spider-Man, you guys. This is just the ultimate version, and the ultimate version isn't crap. Say what you want about X-Men and the other Ultimate versions, but the origin story is better. And it looks like they're starting this one off as a multiverse, instead of starting it out as spectacular and then branching off to a multi. It always works best to start as a multi-universe first, so you don't get restricted by all the continuity claims. When you're adapting from one source, you got restrictions. When you got all the multi-universes, you can make it work. But these people don't understand that fact. They're always going to clamor to the Raimi films. And it is beyond me. Tobey Maguire is not the be-all end-all of Spider-Man. He's not Peter Parker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. But he's not. He isn't. I didn't feel like he was Spider-Man when I was watching it. I didn't. And that's all I gotta say, you guys. You may bash me, you may flame me all you want, but I accept the hate, you know, because I'm getting out my opinion. You guys, you don't have opinions. That isn't opinions. Those are just, you know, fanboyism claims, which honestly hold no bearing, because you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about half the time. And it's really sad. It really is. So go over, keep on sucking on Sam Raimi's cock, you know, suck on that continuity. Suck on that continuity. See how good it tastes. See how good it tastes. I'm sure it doesn't taste that good. But you guys are, you're probably used to that all the time. Alright, you guys, so I want to thank you for watching this long rant slash, you know, whatever on The Amazing Spider-Man. I am excited for the movie, and don't let what the fanboys say deter you even more, because, hey, fanboys hold no bearing. They don't know shit from logic to begin with. So I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm NGS signing out, and as always, I'll catch you guys later. I swear to God, if I hear another person complain about the whole ending of the trailer, first person point of view, Mirror's Edge ripoff, you guys do realize that was just for the trailer. You do realize that, because if you don't, I'm gonna be extremely scared. My God. I need my orange soda. All better now.